Hello everyone, my name is Tweet2Shoes and welcome to part 3 of It Moves. I would have had this part... Oh, we're a fish? Oh, we have legs, okay. From this side it looks like we're a fish. Fishy. So, the reason it took so long to get part 3 up is because this is my second time recording it. The first time I recorded it, it didn't record. So I was like, I'll just do it a few days later. So, fish. So, we are on night 6, called The Abyss. So we're getting into the deep dark down of the water. Water. Drain water and move diving gear. Oh, perfect. There's my deity. My dear. Going to jellyfish fields. Or what's the Bikini Bottom? Yeah, Bikini Bottom. Read logbook. One of my biggest fears in deep water. Ironic when you consider the fact that I am now working on a mining station thousands of feet underwater in the Marina Trench. I have always wondered why I was afraid, and reached a simple conclusion. The true fear presented here is actually going down beneath the surface into the depths. It's a combination of all of our most common fears. Fear of the dark. When you're at the bottom of a body of water, you can't see anything. It's pitch black. Have you ever tried to swim as far down in a lake as you can? It gets really dark and cold really fast, about 10 feet down. But even that's nothing compared to the deepest point on the entire crust of Earth, located at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, the Marina Trench, which is 38,000 feet plus. If you put a Mount Everest at the bottom of the trench, the top of the mountain would still be over a mile below the surface of the ocean. Everything below you is complete darkness, and this definitely plays into our collective fear of the dark. So that looks like an anglerfish, this guy right here. An angler, an angelfish, I can't remember. Fear of suffocating, yeah. I would have that fear of the unknown, fear of flying insects, fear of being caught. Fear of that squiddy octopus. There's a bunch more stuff to read. Can we go down there? Nope. Let's go across. Whoa, oh, there's that angel or anglerfish I was telling you guys about. What is Daddy doing? Daddy, I'm coming for you. Daddy, I'm coming for you, Daddy. Daddy, I'm coming for you. Catch me, Daddy. Catch me, Daddy. Daddy, no! Daddy! Well, into the dark we go. To the deep dark. We're going into the ocean's AS. Going to deep dark AS. We're going into the anus of the ocean. So it gets so dark. Jeez, that music, it just gives you chills. What if I was asleep? I hadn't so much as breathed since I had woken up. Perhaps it was resting, believing that it finally got me. That I was finally in its grasp. Or perhaps it was toying with me. After all, it had been doing just that for countless nights. And now with me under it, pinned against my mattress with no mother to protect me, maybe it was holding off. Because mother is attending his grandmother because she's in her last moments of life. Savoring its victory until the last possible moment. Like a wild animal savoring its prey, I tried to breathe as shallowly as possible, and mustering every ounce of courage I could. I reached over slowly with my right hand and began to feel the blanket off of me. What I found in those covers almost stopped my heart. I did not see it, but as my hand moved the blanket, it brushed against something smooth and cold. Oh, whew. It's got a huge cold sensation right there. Woo! Something smooth and cold. that's just my guitar. Oh shit. Something felt unmistakably like a gaunt hand. I held my breath. In terror, as it sure must have known that I was awake. Nothing. It did not stir. It felt dead. After a few moments, I placed my hand carefully further down the blanket and felt thin, poorly formed forearm. My confidence had almost twisted sense of curiosity grew as I moved further to a disproportionately larger. Oh god. Your arm was outstretched, lying across my chest, with the hand resting on my left shoulder. Shoulder right here. As it grabbed me in my sleep, I realized that I would have to move this carnivorous appendage if I had even so much as hoped to escape its grasp. For some reason, the feeling of torn, ragged clothing on the shoulder of this night-time invader stopped me in my tracks. Fear once again swelled in my stomach and in my chest as I recoiled my hand in disgust at the touch of the straggled, oily hair. I could not bring myself to touch its face, although I wondered to this very day what it would have felt like. Dear God, it moved. Chapter 7. Hostistia. Save. Whoa, what the heck? Oh boy. Let's go in there. Let's go in the red anus hole. Flying sperm. With eyes. What the heck are you? Oh, the last enemy that should be destroyed is death. Oh boy. So these are the demons of Bikini Bottom. Oh, hello, friend. What the hell are you guys? Gosh, that's so freaky. What the heck are those things? And having once chosen never to seek to return to the crossroads of the decision, for even if you chose wrongly, the choice cannot be unmade. You have breasts. Oh. Well, I guess I can't go anyway. I guess I have to go back. What the heck? Wait, what the heck? Oh, crap. Not this thing from the very beginning. So we saw this thing in night 1. It was crawling after us. Oh no, not Five Nights at Freddy's. The bear jumps out at us. It took my teeth. It took my teeth. God, that music. I hate that music. I literally hate this music. It moved. It was subtle, but its grip on my shoulder across my body strengthened. No tears came out, but God, I wanted to cry. As its hand and arm slowly coiled around me, my left leg brushed along the cool wall, which the bed lay against. Of all that happened to me in that room, this was the strangest. Oh, jeez. I realized this clutching, rancid thing which drew great delight from violating a young boy's bed. A young boy's bed? More like a young boy. It was not entirely on top of me. It was sticking its head. Sticking out of the wall. It's like a spider striking from its lair. Suddenly its grip moved from a slow tightening to a sudden squeeze. It pulled and clawed at my clothes as if frightened the opportunity would soon pass. I fought against it, but its emaciated arm was too strong. Grab my strong hand. Its head rose up and writhing and contorting under the blanket. I now realized where it was taking me, into the wall. I fought for my dear life. I cried, "Help me!" but nothing came out. Yelling and screaming, but no one came. Then I realized why I was so eager to suddenly strike. Why this thing had to have me now. Through my window, that window which seemed so representative, so much malice from outside. Streaked hope in the first rays of sunshine. I struggled further, knowing that I could just hold on. If I could just soon be gone. God. That is so creepy. As I fought for my life, the unearthing parasite shifted, slowly pulling itself on my chest. Its head now poking out from underneath the blanket, wheezing, coughing, and rasping. I could not remember its features. I simply remember its breath against my face, foul and cold as ice. As the sun broke over the frozen horizontal, the dark place and suffocating room over contempt, as a wash blanket of sunlight passed over the scrawny fingers and circled my neck, squeezing the very life of me. I awoke to my father offering me to make me some breakfast. A wonderful sight indeed. I had survived the most horrible experience of my life. Until then, and now. I moved the bed away from the wall, leaving behind the furniture I believed would stop that thing from taking a bed. Little did I think that it would try to take mine and me. Weeks passed without incident, yet one cold, frostbitten night I woke to the sound of the furniture where the bunk beds used to be, vibrating violently. I lay there sure I could hear a distant wheezing coming from the deep wall of the finally fading into the distance. The following year, I hear the larger room of the other side of the house, and my parents took that room as their bedroom. They said they didn't need a large room, just one big enough for the bed and a few things. They lasted 10 days. We moved on the 11th. Brr. It Moves, a game by Snow Owl. Well, thank you, Snow Owl, for that very creepy game. Music by Material. Ermadoing? I butchered that. Lizardino. So, I can totally relate to this game. I remember having nightmares as a kid. For years and years, I would just have nightmares all the time. And I finally conquered the nightmares by admitting that they were never real. I know we all had nightmares as a kid, and we'd run to our parents seeking help. But eventually I grew out of that, and I knew that the nightmares weren't real. And once I realized that, I stopped having them. They just kind of drifted off, and I was able to start having lucid dreams and being able to control my dreams. So guys, that is a way to get rid of your nightmares. Just know that they aren't real, and you can defeat them. They cannot control your life. You can defeat your own nightmares. Guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And as always, remember to wear your 2 shoes. Alright, bye guys.